one more video sharing some of my favorite things. These are totally different than the last batch I did. The last time I shared about some things like toothpaste and mouthwash and a face serum. But this time I'm going to talk about a few supplements that they carry that we've kind of accidentally run across. And then one of my favorite blends for this time of the year, especially this season of blooming. Let's just say that. First of all, as far as supplements, if you're on a probiotic, then you know the importance of that, just keeping healthy and keeping your body running well. They carry one, it's called Life 9, and that's one that we added in. I take other probiotics at times too, but this is one that's worked well, and it does have the essential oils in it. So that's something I'm not getting with another probiotic. I may get the benefits of the probiotic, but I'm missing the benefits that essential oils can have, and they can add that in here. So that's a nice plus. And that is for anybody who can swallow a pill, and for me, I couldn't do that for a while. Even as an adult, that had been something really hard. I finally figured out I think it's the way I swallow. But anyway, for kids, you could take it apart, but you lose some of the benefit because what is the time release to get it past the stomach and in the intestines? So you would lose that benefit, but they would still get some of it. But for kids, I would say if you're going to do that, you probably lose some of the value. So anybody that can swallow, they're not huge. And if I say that, I mean it because that's the size. And that was even hard for me at first. I can't do much bigger than that. I have to like really think about it. Everybody makes fun of me. But anyway, that one has been a good one to add. And then the other one that we got is promos and stuff. And I thought, well, I'll see how the kids do with it. And I just really think that's been a big boost to their immune system this winter. We've been diffusing. We've been doing a Thieves blend to keep their immune system strong. But I think this has also played a huge role. This is called Mighty Vites, and these are multivitamins. Several of my kids like these. A few won't take them because they don't like them. But a few of my kids like this, and so we've added that in. I think that's been a big one. And then the other one that is Super C, and this is not necessarily for kids, but it says on here, I think, let's see, take one chewable tablet 3 times a day or as needed. So what I do is I've even got a 3-year-old that's having, the same thing on this one. It says, serving says 4 tablets. We don't do that. We're actually just doing, I do 1 tablet for my 3-year-old, 1 for my 6-year-old, and sometimes my 9-year-old has 1. And I do that in the morning. If we were going through trying to get a little bit feeling better, we might do more of these, but we haven't had that happen lately. Isn't that great? And then Super C is the what I was saying with that one is same thing. I do 1. If somebody's a little sniffly, I may add in another 1 sometime during the day or something. But their body, their immune system has been so much stronger that I haven't even needed to do that. So that's another one that's been great. So if you have a boost, you need a boost during the winter months or whatever, or you're going on a trip and you want to kind of keep your body healthy for that, that's sometimes what I say is you don't have to use all these year round. I mean, it's great year round. But for us, I know when we hit our healthier summer months, we back off a little bit on them, just 1, to save money, and 2, just because our body doesn't need it as much. We're out in the sun and there's not as much junk going around. So I would just suggest it during that time, or like I said, if you're going on a trip and you don't want to get sick right before that trip, it can help keep you above that wellness line. Okay, the last 3, you probably have heard about this one before, but if not, it's wonderful. Lavender, lemon, and peppermint. And these are a great combo. I don't know how this combo works as well as it does, but you put in a diffuser, and you can just run it in the room you're in. You could put it even like on a bracelet or a necklace. I don't know how they're going to blend as well, but it'll still have all those, the 3 of them in there, and I think it would at least help some. You could make it into a roller bottle where you put the 3 of those and then a carrier oil, just a little bit in there of that because of the peppermint, but doesn't take a whole lot. And then you could rub that on the back of your neck. You could rub it on your wrist. The only reason I'd be careful with that with the roller is going into the summer. If you're going to be in the sun, like sitting by the pool or out doing yard work for 3 hours, if you had this on your back of your arm or on your neck and your hair was pulled up, you don't want to expose the sun for that many hours with the lemon in it. Now, it's diluted, so you're probably not going to have an issue, but I just would rather people play it safe. Now, if you're not going to be out for that long extended period of time, it's not a big deal. Diffusing, not a big deal. On a necklace, not a big deal. So this is just if you had it on your skin in the sun for a long period of time. But these are great for seasonal issues. When stuff starts to change in the spring and you might get sniffly and have other things like that going on, then these things will really help. I know with my husband, he gets a cough this time of year every year. So I'm trying this year because I don't know why it just takes a while for us to learn that kind of stuff like that. We're not a family that has a lot of that seasonal issues, and so I didn't think about it. But now we've realized that I have it come up once or twice a year, and it's not when everybody else normally notices the season stuff. It must be something different. But as far as whatever it is, it's making my nose sniffle and throat tickle. But I know it's always that because it happens the same time of year also. So we're going to start running this year. We've already started putting these 3 in the diffuser and running those just in general in our rooms where we're all hanging out, because we know here the warm weather is hit and everything is starting to kind of bloom. So those have been wonderful. I hope that helps anybody that's having any of those things they're trying. And as far as the supplements, hope those will give you an idea of ones you might want to try and just see. And like I said, you can try something. If you don't like it, then no harm done. You've tried something. You may have even had another vitamin C that you liked, and you want to try this one. You're just trading it out and trying it. You don't really lose much in that. So I would encourage you to try those, especially if you're part of Young Living's Essential Rewards. You're getting points back on things you're ordering, and you can get up to 25% back in points. And that's like if I went to Target and they gave me 25% back on my vitamins. It's not happening. They're not doing that. So this is another reason that I love finding things that work for our family that's through Young Living. So I hope that helped give you all some ideas of things you can try.